Hi, my name is Christian Pace, and this is my presentation for my internship that I had at UAMS. One of the biggest things that you need to get prepared for at working at a hospital is to walk. Be prepared to be out of breath and be prepared to be thirsty because on an average, you walk 2 to 5 miles a day, and plus, that's not even including going up and down flights of stairs. One day, we literally climbed 8 flights of stairs, and it may not sound like much, but once you do it, you'll be out of breath. And also, walking back and forth across campus in the rain is not fun. That was my that happened on my first day. We went to go fix a lady's computer, and it was raining, and we had to walk in the rain across campus. When we got there, we started working on the computers, and then we soon realized that we didn't have the right um, tools to fix the computer. So we had to walk all the way back across campus in the rain, and then walk back after we got the tool from the office in the rain. And after we got that fixed, we walked back. So my thing about that is be prepared to walk. So get comfortable shoes and all that. Many people that call IT will call about things that doesn't need to be called in. For example, a doctor called and asked, "Hey, the printer says load the tray. So what do I do?" And the guy that I was sitting next to, he was like, "All you have to do is load the printer with paper." And then a nurse called and said that her computer monitor wouldn't come on. And he said, "Is it unplugged, or is the power button not pressed on, or whatever?" And she said, "I just need somebody to come out here to fix it." And so we got out there, and it was just that the power button wasn't plugged on. Many of the doctors and nurses at UAMS don't like to work, so that's one of the things you have to be prepared for. And also, um, there's these computers called CALs, which stand for Computer on Wheels, and we had to change um, a scanner that was on it. And we were wondering why all these scanners weren't working on the computers. Come to find out, the nurses dragged the scanners on the floors instead of putting it back on the holder. One of the best things to do at your computer, preferably every hour, is to back up your computer because many people at UAMS do not back up their computers. So one Wednesday morning we do a weekly meeting, and when I got there, um, we just jumped straight into work because over the weekend there was a power outage, and many other people that worked there didn't back up their computers, so everything that they have done was lost, and so we had to go around backing up computers and seeing if anybody had lost anything and trying to get it back. And that was one of the hassles that many people don't do. Now, one of the best things to do at doing an internship is dress to impress. Usually, to do that, you dress like you're going to church, or you dress like a executive of a company would, because many people think, "Oh, that person, they must have it all together." And you can also impress some of the top people at the company just by the way you dress. But if you dress like you're just going, if you're just going to lay down on the couch and take a nap, it's really not gonna affect the people and they may not want to hire you in the future. So that's one of the top priorities I think for me is to dress to impress. And my last and final slide is about communication. Communication is a big key in the work world because you never know what somebody does for a job. They may be a CEO of a company or an executive of a company. And so, one of the easiest ways to network is in an elevator, if you believe it or not, because many people at hospitals have to take elevators up and down to get to the floors they're going. And right now, I have they offered me a future internship at UAMS over the summer, and I'm thinking that could possibly lead to me getting a job there if I wanted one. But the reason why communication is key is because it opens up many doors, even ones that you would probably never even think of. And that is the end of my presentation. And so, like I said, dress to impress is key, and communication.